Except for Liz.
And if I recall, you guys landed smack dab like right here or so.
Probably would help if I logged in.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we got to Arkansas and talked to a few people whose names I can't remember. Anna and the...
Oh, no, I'm talking about after Arkansas. You did that bit. You are right. You did do that bit.
My notes say
You've
that
already
we
done that bit and teleported away.
My notes say that we teleported to a cave outside of Riftfell about a day's walk out of town. And we were just starting to leave the cave. At least that's what my notes say.
My notes say we appear in a cave north of Riftfell.
Around there somewhere.
Things.
Let's see.
All right. I still have some things I can do here. Soundboard. There we go. We got some music in the background.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Gotta set the mood.
All right.
We already have.
I have 9 HP.
That's okay.
You
I have
guys
healing powers.
teleported to a dilapidated room inside of a cave. The runes on the floor are the only thing that is in any form of impeccable in this room. As for if the runes were not impeccable in this room, you probably would have failed to teleport and ended up somewhere else. Maybe even like into the wall or halfway into the floor, things like that.
That sounds
But
painful.
as you're looking around the room, you see some vines that are growing across the wall, some roots that are actually protruding from the ceiling, growing through the wall as well. All of it ends basically at where the runes begin. It's like a very clear circle of just the runes, but everything else seems very woodsy and smells woodsy underneath in this cave. And you see a door, a singular door that is basically creaked, groaned off of it, something like that, off of its hinges due to a large root that is blocking most of the way out. It seems like there's only a portion, like a small 2-foot portion in the upper right area of this doorway to try to crawl through, as the door itself has already just grown off of its hinges. What do you guys want to do?
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say someone did some magic on these here runes to make some stuff stop growing around it. I'm gonna try to crawl out the hole. Opening's wrong.
What's the Arcana check for? Alright, well, until he answers that, Darude, I need you to give me, well, not Darude, Xavier, I'm sorry. I need
Xavier,
you to give me...
Boy, god damn it, I can't even say it right. Good.
An acrobatics roll followed by a dexterity roll, just a flat dexterity roll. I'm sorry, athletics followed by a flat dexterity.
Thank fucking god. Fucking try again. Fuck!
That's better.
It is better.
And that's also better. I mean, what?
Alright. So
Glad I didn't lose my touch.
you climb up this route a little bit and start trying to squeeze through, and then you had a fail and a success. The success was like a hardly success. The fail was a little bit more of a fail. And you immediately wedge yourself in between the root and the last remaining bit of open doorway that is there, and you are now stuck.
What do I see out the doorway, at least if I'm stuck? Or am I like not even through the doorway?
As you try to look out, I don't think your human has dark vision, correct?
I mean, I assume humans do not natively have dark vision, no.
Okay. The runes themselves were emanating enough light for you to be able to see in the room and even a little ways out of the room, but for some odd reason now, the outside area of that doorway seems to be darkened. You assume it's because of your body blocking the light from the runes.
Perfect.
Are you doing okay up there?
Nope.
Are you?
Yeah. You need some help.
Maybe. Can I try to force myself through? Or to kind of force myself backwards?
Give me a strength check.
Is there any wiggle
tried.
room?
I try to force him through.
Were you going through first and then trying to go backwards if you failed that?
Forward and then back. Those are the two directions I
Okay.
try to go for, yes.
Roll with advantage. Yeah, Fen
Yo.
did actually give you some help. Alright, so with Fen's help, you do manage to force your way a bit more through until you realize that your armor... Actually, no, you're not in armor.
No, I
You
don't
actually
have
just force all
shit.
the way through.
I don't have shit.
You force through easily enough, as you are not armored in any sort of heavy fashion anyways. You don't have your glorious godly plate mail anymore.
Did we pick up anything while we were in Argentin? Because I don't have shit right now.
You
Did
have
we stock
what
up?
would be like a base adventurer's clothing. You didn't stock up because you all wanted to go back to the volcano to stock up, but you were pressed for time, and the reason for not stocking up was the being pressed for time.
I meant like with basic gear from Argentin.
I'm saying that came with your character coming back through time.
I'm getting
The
myself
body
a
coming back through
basic
time.
longsword and a shield. And
Yes.
then what kind of armor am I allowed, if any?
Scale mail, I would say. Whatever the heavy medium armor is what you usually get.
I have a shield in my inventory.
Oh god, yeah.
What is a starting equipment for a paladin?
To make
I'll
this
look it
quick, you get a longsword, a shield, and a scale mail. Ben gets leather armor, a longbow, a dagger or short sword, whichever he prefers, as well as a quiver of arrows.
Oh god.
Zeroji gets a focus of his choice, a spell book that I think he actually needs now, and he has his choice of clothing between noble's clothes, a normal like mage's robe, which doesn't have any magical effects. It's a mage's robe, and a quarterstaff or a light crossbow. And if he picks a light crossbow, he gets a quiver of bolts.
Was that regular leather?
Yes, just regular leather right now.
Okay.
Other supplies are already pretty easily covered by Liz.
Probably.
And I think Liz might even have potentially extra magic items to divvy out if you guys do get into combat. Alright. Xavier, you are pushed through.
Fucking
But
muted.
you do...
Jesus Christ.
You have been muted, yes.
How many spells in the spell? Is it just the two? Do I get to choose them?
You get your... I think you get, what, 2 first level spells and 2 cantrips?
Cool.
Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what level 1 wizard is.
Excellent. Spellbook. Add spells. repair spells.
I will say I don't expect these characters to last very long, not due to death, just because story progression. But you know, it could happen. Death could still happen.
Death is
Continuing with the
always an
explanation,
option.
though, death is always an option. I didn't think it possible with this group, but I have found otherwise. Darude, Xavier, you are now through to the other side. You know what? Give me a quick acrobatics roll.
And I flex on him when I land. Strike a pose or something.
You do a sort of military somersault and not like flawlessly end up back on your feet, but you do like end up on one knee, and your hand is like slapped against a wall, right at the edge of where your roll ended, so that you recover, taking no damage from your fall from a few feet up. And you are relatively safe. You can see in the dim bluish light of the circle that the cave portion of this, what looks to be a cave, is actually more so a what seems to have been a hallway at some point, and there are stairs at the end of this hallway, and you cannot see what is up those stairs, but the same overgrowth is happening throughout this hallway as well, and it actually looks to be pretty crumbled in some places and pretty tenuously holding to the ceiling. And give me a nature check.
Oh yes, I'm so good at those.
Yes.
There is probably grass on the ground in here somewhere.
You look at the ground looking for grass very, very thoroughly now. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Yes. Trying to join him through the hole.
Give me an athletics and a flat dexterity check.
I'm going to help you with the help action.
What about acrobatics?
Flat dexterity check.
I meant instead of athletics.
It's okay, I have explained the door to you. Tell me how you will use acrobatics instead of athletics for it then.
Back flip, then front flip.
Parkour.
To be fair, parkour could have just been your only answer.
Yeah, I think parkour is just gonna be the easiest answer. I was trying to put through like how it would bat flip through it, but parkour
You're
seems
level 1. You might
easier.
not have that skill anymore.
I know.
All right. So you are aware that this body, even the last time you took control of this body, was still rather nimble. So you think that it is like you look at how wiry your body is. It's got stringy muscle on it, but not like thick buff muscle that you think would actually you would be able to climb with. So yeah, give me an acrobatics check. All right. You take a walk towards this wall. You're not running at it. You're basically just like testing the limits here. You take a walk. You kind of like put your foot on one portion of the wall. Your foot sinks into the dirt a little bit. You back up to get your foot out of the dirt. You find a root poking out of the wall that you put your full weight on, and it doesn't push back. So you're like, all right, I got this. This is my plan now. So you basically back up a few feet now, run at the wall, jump at this root at an angle to where you're going to jump basically off of the root onto the bigger root that is in the doorway, and you're aiming to very specifically shoot through the hole, this 2-foot wide hole, and you don't get wedged. Actually, give me... Zeroji did help you on one of them. I think Zeroji's basically just cheering you on because he's not. I don't know if he's really sure how to help you with parkour.
I'm doing calculations to tell him the best place to like place his feet and shit. Math.
There we go. All right, Zeroji was helping you with that foot placement. Then he gave you the proper placement to basically launch yourself off of the root growing through the door in order to get through the hole, and you managed to do so successfully without getting stuck. you basically ended up doing a sort of like full-on swimmer's dive, and give me an acrobatics at the other end.
Oh, and acrobatics at the other end. Okay. 15.
And Xavier, you are not fully paying attention to this as you are so thoroughly looking for this grass.
I know stuff can grow down here. God damn it.
And so you don't see that Fen, not necessarily silently, but smoothly jumps through the hole and does the same somersault that you did and basically ends up right at your feet. Just on a knee, just looking up at you, going, "Oh, you're really close."
Look up, and I don't have a ring for you.
That'd be kind of weird. I didn't spawn with a ring either. Don't worry. I also didn't spawn with fucking functional eyes. Apparently, Jesus.
Is there anything going on over there?
Yeah, everything's fine, but you're just not over here yet. It's the only
Yeah,
thing you're missing out on.
Everything's okay as far as we can't see.
Oh.
There are stairs over here, but I'm not going up there by myself.
Ladies first.
I'll dismiss my armor and try and climb up.
I will perform the
All right.
help action.
This time you have athletics with advantage, and
I
then
guess-
give me a flat dexterity.
Zerodi just doesn't want help
Um,
getting through the hole, I guess.
Can I ask why you don't think you can't help from the other side?
Well, I assumed if I fell into a roll, it's kind of hard for me to reach up. I don't know how high up the fall was.
The door is only like around 8 feet tall. It's not super tall, but it is just one of those things where you would have to do a roll to get out of it safely.
Okay.
I
and
could
what
reach
was-
my hand through the hole, maybe.
And what was the other roll?
You've done athletics. It is flat dexterity check. Remember, you don't have armor on or heavy armor on, but I think that stopped affecting you anyways. Not that it matters. All right. With Zeroji's help, you massively succeed just getting up to the hole, and then you are not necessarily stuck, but you are having to shimmy your way through the hole to get to the other side. Xavier, you've stopped looking for looking for grass to see that Liz herself is also having some trouble, like fully squeezing through the hole. She's already, Liz, you're not a tall or thick woman, correct?
No?
Okay, so your issue with it is more just the fact that you climbed up there, but now you don't really have like
Cat stuck in a
an
tree.
area to put your feet or anything else now that you're already halfway through the hole.
Like, I can grab her arm and try to pull her through.
All right, Liz, give me another dexterity check.
Apparently, I'm rolling the exact same thing whenever I have advantage.
Consistency.
Consistency. Alright. But it does manage to help you shimmy a little bit more through. And you are now on the part where your weight is carrying you the rest of the way through to the other side. Give me an acrobatics check. Xavier, do you want to assist her in this landing?
Sure.
Since you are already there and have a hand on her.
I'm
You
gonna
have
change that
advantage.
short
You do
to
have
a yeah.
you have advantage.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Are you guys good over there?
Don't mind the crash landing, it's fine.
Liz, you take 1 fall damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is
no, we're
Liz
3
gonna
health
do?
bars.
Xavier, the
We're
much
3
more
health bars.
dangerous part, you
Oh,
also
no.
take 1 bludgeoning damage from being fallen on.
Damn.
Yep, that's fair.
He's
I'm
dead.
much more fragile.
Zeroji did have to mute. I don't know if he has more to say.
No, I figured you didn't want to hear hammering.
Are you leatherworking again?
Yes.
How are you getting to the hole?
I studied the Fen with how he acrobatically moves through, and I'm going to attempt to replicate that.
All right. Give me an acrobatics check to get up there, and then a dexterity, flat dexterity to fit through.
I'm going to use lucky. Okay.
You
That is
start
lucky.
with the feet?
Yeah, that
You
is
start with
lucky.
the feet?
He probably picked
Uh,
variant human instead of just base human.
I see.
He's like, if I'm going human, I'm taking every advantage of this that I can.
Goddamn, I have 9 HP!
I have 10.
And then dexterity, eh?
Right
Yeah,
now I have
dexterity.
11.
All right. So Zeroji, you almost missed that first foothold that Fen had tested, but at the last possible moment, you just willed yourself to succeed, almost as if by luck, and you get your foothold on there. You get your foothold on the main route that you had already judged the distance of, and then you seamlessly also jump through the whole swimmer's dive. Give me an acrobatics on the other side.
I'ma just fucking jump.
No, I mean you're already falling through the hole. You need to give me an acrobatics on the other side
Why?
For the landing.
to land on the other side.
No.
Okay.
You're burning a spell slot already?
I have 9 HP!
I have healing points! You'll be fine!
That's cool. Yes, I'm using Featherfall.
He does not need to give me an acrobatics roll. The swimmer's dive is very slow and very fluid, and Zeroji just kind of ever so lightly like turns over from the swimmer's dive back to just landing on his feet, kind of daintily almost. All right. All of you are human, and so unless Liz has her dark vision active in some way, you can only see to the stairs. Also, none of you see grass on the brick flooring.
I know, I checked for it already. Anyway, now that we're all here, I will valiantly walk up the stairs.
Able to touch grass.
I need to touch grass, apparently.
Yet.
Grass does not exist.
I'm gonna grab a couple of rocks and turn them into some lights and hand
Okay.
them out to my friends.
I will gladly take one.
I will also gladly take one.
Yeah, I could use a light.
All right.
I hate not being able to see and just everything.
So
Uh,
it's a rock that has 5 feet of radius of light.
I need all of you to give me perception checks.
Classically,
Shit, I have never done well at these.
notoriously
ever.
good at these.
And
Oh my
Liz
god.
Oh.
And Liz will put her goggles on as she's doing that, so she can have dark vision.
I think it's the best perception roll I've ever had.
You had to have had better.
There's only
No,
one
that is
better
literally.
I can get. And I don't think I've ever nat 20'd at this perception roll.
Are you talking about specifically only as Xavier?
Right now it's Xavier, yes.
Okay.
I don't know characters, I've played too much.
All right, Xavier, Baby Fen, and Liz. You all hear a skittering away, but the skittering sounds like larger than normal for what you would imagine just like normal roaches or bugs or centipedes or millipedes, any of that stuff to be. That would be in a dark, dank. I would say cave. It's not really a cave. It's more of an old, beaten down hallway over the years.
Yeah, armor's being reactivated.
Which way is it going?
Every which way.
Awesome.
Love
Up the
that.
stairs.
All right.
Yeah.
As you head for the stairs, are all of you heading for the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
You all
staying
head
as
for the
close
stairs.
to Xavier as possible.
Sound reasoning. And you begin to basically trudge up the stairs. Even with Liz's dark vision, she can't see the top as the stairs spiral. And every 10 or so feet, they flatten out, and you see a door. And you come to the first door. This one is closed. It seems like it's pretty much rotted away. You can see through small gaps in there, but you can't really see what's inside unless you're Liz who tries to take this look. But outside of that, it's just a nearly rotted away door. You don't really know what's on the other side.
Liz will
My
look
vote is
through.
just keep going all the way to the top. Unless someone really, really, really wants to look inside.
Liz will try and look through. Because dark vision.
All right, Liz. You look through, and you see at the end of the words just lost me for. I just lost words for a moment there. At the end of this room is a neat row of 3 chests. 2 of them are looking like they're opened and even have cobwebs all around them. And then one of them, directly in the middle of those 2, looks brand new and like ever so shiny.
I'm not dying to a mimic at level 1. I'm going
so
up
that's a
these
mimic,
fucking
right?
stairs. Feel free to go 1v1 that bitch, because you can probably like annihilate him. I'm gonna stay over here.
I mean, it might not be a mimic. It might just be some treasure.
Do you want to go check?
I
No.
think that's a
Free
mimic.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
I feel like that's a mimic, so I say we keep going up.
I mean,
All right.
what if it's treasure?
It could have
If
a
you are free to
spell
go
on it.
look yourself, you are free to check. You're on your own.
You can go check.
Another-
I don't have any spell slots to heal you though.
I
Another
have some
10
healing
feet,
for ya.
another door. Same issue as before, except for this one is actually like the handle itself has been rotted away and has fallen down, and the door is actually slightly ajar.
I've stated my intention of going all the way to the top. Everyone else is free to do whatever they want. I will wait for them if they go through.
Xavier continues to go.
No,
Up
I
to
said
the
I will
top.
wait. I said I will wait if
Oh,
they
okay.
want to
Are
go
you
through the
waiting
door.
at each flight? Basically,
If they want to
then?
go through the door, yes. If
Oh,
not,
okay.
I will just keep going.
I'll peek through the door and see what's on the other side.
You see 3 chests at the end of the wall. 2 of them are wide open and have cobwebs, just kind of like you can see the age in these chests. And then you see a chest to the right of those 2 that is brand new and so shiny.
I'm actually.
A lot of mimics.
Do I have anything else in my person? Or is just like those armor, sword, shield?
You have a cell phone.
I have a cell phone? I'm gonna leave the cell phone in the doorway and then keep going.
Wow. Fuck Xavier, I guess. He doesn't need that phone that he paid for.
He doesn't
You
need
don't
this phone. He's 4,000 years in the future. What do you mean?
you don't need the
Hey, you know
rock
what?
I
Actually,
gave
when
you.
we
You
go
act-
up, sorry.
You've got your
When we go
flashlight
up
on the
10
phone.
feet up to the next floor, I'll pick it up whenever it's at the next door.
I'm noticing that as you guys try talking over each other, it quiets one of you down to try to heighten someone else talking, but then as you both talk, it quiets both of you down. I don't know what the fuck option that is. What happened there?
I
I don't know.
don't know.
That sounds annoying as fuck.
It is. What the hell?
Anyways, I'll pick the phone up next time we get back to this door, and then I'll keep walking up the stairs.
All right. Are you guys all continuing to walk up the stairs?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. You walk up another, basically 10 feet, another door.
Mm-hmm.
Their cell phone.
This one actually is, there is one hinge that is still working for this door. The door itself is pretty much all but fallen over. And you see only like one screw that is hanging on for dear life, keeping this door anchored to it.
What's inside the door?
You can all see inside this door, and about 10 feet back, you see back to the wall, there are 3 chests. 2 of them look very old and dusty, have cobwebs in the corners and whatnot. And then there's a nice, shiny, brand new looking chest to the left of those 2.
Is my phone on the ground?
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Your phone is not on the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna
Do-
keep going up.
Do you want your
Hang
cell
on,
phone back?
how far into the room are these chests?
They're about 10 feet back at the back wall of them.
10 feet back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Which actually, I
Okay.
think is the limit of your dim vision. I'm not fully sure on the rock's light. It might have only been Liz that could see them still.
Are you wanting to go in, Zeroji?
I'm gonna mage hand poke one of the cobweb chests.
Nothing seems to happen. It just your mage hand gets some cobwebs on its finger, and it just like tries to shake it off a little bit.
Okay, can I open it? Is it less
Those
than 10
chests are already
pounds for
open.
the lid? Oh,
Those-
okay.
no.
Hand grab anything with the chest? Can I
You have your hand dive in, and you lose connection with your hand. It dissipates.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going up the stairs.
did it go more than 30 feet away?
It seems like it did. You felt it go a distance away, yes.
Fucking Mario ass warp pipe bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Let's keep going, boys. There's gotta be a top to this thing somewhere. Or not, I mean.
I guess we're going up.
You go another 10 feet up. You see a door.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one, give me a perception check, all of you.
Perception.
No.
Oh,
Remember that first one? Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't perception.
Ah,
Not much better, but it's a genuine perception check.
okay, Liz, the details of this door look exactly the same as the details of the first door that you've seen on your way up these flights of stairs.
Okay.
Do you want to peer through the cracks that are in this door as well?
Yeah, let's see if the new chest is in the center again.
You look through the cracks and you see 2 old chests, dusty cobwebs, already open. But in the middle of them, there looks to be a shiny new chest.
I have to give you kudos for giving that line with the exact same like piqued curiosity every single time. I love it. Anyways, I want to keep my phone, so I'm gonna go up the stair 2 flights of stairs so I can grab my phone. Hopefully, maybe.
well, it's only 1 flight of stairs.
I thought I was on the 3rd flight of stairs when I did that.
No, it's on the 2nd.
Shit.
Um,
Assuming that Liz A told us this information, and B, I'm smart enough to make this deduction anyways, which is really
Liz-
50-50.
Liz would pass on this information.
Perfect.
Alright, the information has been passed on. Do you still want to head up the flight of stairs to pick up your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Liz, do all of you want to perceive the second door to see if it is also similar?
Sure.
Okay, this one's a bit easier. There was already a rotted out, basically the door handle itself had rotted away and has fallen to the floor. You already can see through the hole in the door there to see into the room.
There's
And-
a cell phone right there.
There is a cell phone on the ground.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
Does this thing have power? Is it on? Do buttons do anything?
It has power. It's on. It doesn't have signal.
Do a
That's fine.
search.
Does this thing have, like, what kind of phone is this? Like, this bitch got a flashlight or something?
Yeah, sure.
Could I have
It's
been
a
using this the
smart-
whole time
a
instead?
modern, a really modern
yes.
smartphone.
Hell yeah. I want you on that flashlight. Is there... That's Maybe not. Maybe it's not cooler than this rock, but it's cooler than this rock.
I got a built-in knife.
His phone functions as a weapon as well.
I guess I'm gonna go check out that chest.
Do
Maybe,
you want me to poke it with Mage Hand first from a distance, safely?
or maybe I should.
I think
check it.
Liz should be the one that does anything interacting with the chest, unless it's Mage
Yes.
Hand.
The sacrificial
And-
Liz.
I do have the habit of trying to be in front because I'm used to being tanky, but I will let Liz go on this one on this occasion.
Liz is gonna poke it with Mage Hand first.
The shiny chest?
Yeah, the shiny chest.
Liz pokes it with the mage hand from the doorway, and nothing seems to happen to the chest. The shiny chest just kind of sits there. Solid object.
I hand Liz the rock that lights up and ask her to use Mage Hand to drop it in one of the other two chests.
I'm gonna throw my rock at the shiny chest.
I'll drop the white rock into one of the open old chests.
Give me an attack roll, Xavier.
How do I do this? I don't know how to attack with something.
It's an unarmed attack roll.
Unarmed strike?
Yeah. Huh. Alright,
Yeah.
roll damage.
I don't roll damage on an unarmed strike. But it is 4 damage.
Alright, that does, you scuffed the chest, the shiny chest. There's a gnat in my office. How dare. Liz, you went to drop one of the light rocks into a old chest?
Yes.
Which one?
This is the second room, so the chest.
No,
I'll
this
drop.
is the first room.
Oh,
no,
this
wait,
is-
no, you're right. You're right. You're right. We are at the second because that's where the cell phone was.
Yeah, so the new chest is on the right, so I guess I'll drop it in the center.
You drop it in the center?
Yep.
Everyone give me a perception check.
I remember being good at these.
Classic perception check.
Alright, Fen and Liz. You both hear a thunk on the floor below you.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and check that.
I'm going with
Alright.
Liz because Liz has a lot
Similar-
of health.
Yeah, similar to my perception checks, I've been like not very good at paying attention. Are the shiny chests on different spots?
Yes.
Yes.
I.
So the first floor
chat
is the middle.
has-
V's literally writing notes down in the chat.
Yeah.
and real life the root is also not perceptive at the moment.
Oh, I only have 2 screens, man. And I got a bunch of other people trying to talk to me on Discord. 1 center, 2 right, 3 left. Okay.
I do suggest in your notes to rename those to room or to lower, middle, and upper, and not room 1, 2, and 3.
Huh? But room 3 was below room 1.
And also above.
And also above.
But also between.
So I'm really tempted to just open this chest.
So you guys are all now on the lower floor, or at least what you had deemed the lower floor back when you found it, room 1, whatever, or lower, whatever you want to try to call it. Funny enough, before you go into the room, you guys do see that you can go back to, or at least Liz sees, the rest of you don't have enough light for it. Liz sees that you can go back to the teleportation room if you had so wanted.
Not gonna question it.
All right. So now you have went into the lower rooms area to look at the chests and to see if there is a lit up rock somewhere there. You do not see a lit up rock.
But is there a rock?
There is no rock. Well, I mean, there are rocks, just not one that you can discern was the one that Liz lit up for you.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let's check the other room and see if it's in there.
How about I'm gonna make another one, and I'm gonna drop it in one of these chests. And could you guys go check
No, wait,
watch
which-
the other two rooms and see if a rock shows up in either one?
Liz, which chest did you drop your rock into? The, one
The
on
center
left?
one.
The center one? Okay. No, I'll
So-
go check a different room.
I'm gonna go with Xavier.
I will go to the top floor.
We shall go to the middle.
I will grab another rock and make it another lit up rock.
Okay.
And I will drop it into the left chest with Mage
Alright.
Hand.
Ben, you being in the upper room, you hear a thunk in the shiny chest.
I need to clarify something. Did you say in?
Yes. Ah. Okay,
That's-
Liz, what chest did you say you dropped in? The left one?
Yes.
I don't think
Shiny room, upper left chest.
yeah.
So they're not like. Actually, I guess I can't make this deduction. I'm not with you guys, and I didn't hear that happen. So
I will come back down and gather everybody to go back down the list. Yeah, so the rock ended up in the shiny chest up on the top floor.
did you open it?
No,
How do you know it's in there?
because
How
I
do you know
heard
if
the
it's alive or dead? Huh?
because I didn't put my hand in it, so it can be
Schrodinger's
Schrodinger's
rock.
mimic.
We don't know that's a rock in there. It could be anything.
Could even be a rock.
I heard the thunk from within the chest, as if it like hit the lid, and then it's in that chest.
So you don't know what's in the chest.
I'm not.
I'm
Going
gonna
to
go
find
check for
out.
the chest for the rock. If we don't do anything else, on God, I will open that chest. We have
Oh.
concrete proof that that's the rock.
I will use my phone for light as well, by the way,
Okay.
since my rock is now inside a mimic.
Are you sure I didn't have to confiscate your phone today again?
You
Uh,
wouldn't be able to find it.
Liz will grab another rock and make it light up and hand it to Finn.
I will use the rock again. They gotta save that battery life. Never know when, whenever you might find another charger.
I don't know how many outlets we're gonna find here. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, you could just be in
Yeah.
another world with your smartphone.
That's true. I might be in another world with my smartphone.
All right, Liz, do you want to open the
Terrible
chest? Or do
anime.
you want me to open it?
I'll try and open it. I'll still on the lower floor. I'll go ahead and walk up to the new looking chest and, as best as I can, try and check for traps on it.
That's.
Alright, give me an investigation check.
I'm good at
You
this.
said we're still on the lower floor.
I guess, yeah, I do need a clarification of what floor you're inspecting the chest on.
Lower. So
Okay.
it's the
So you're inspecting the shiny
set-
chest on the lower floor?
yep, shiny
In the
chest on the
middle.
lower floor of this center chest.
Alright. You inspect this chest very thoroughly, and all you can come up with is that there is a gimmick to this chest, because it should not be as shiny and new as it's looking compared to the other two chests. You know it is magicked in some way. It does not seem to be trap magicked in some way, but it itself is magicked in some way.
Could I try and check to see if I can figure out what kind of magic?
It's definitely just a glamour. You think it's just an illusion magic that's over the chest itself. It might also be just an old as hell chest.
I'll go ahead and try and open it.
Alright. You go to open this chest, and as you open the chest, the glamour immediately fades, and the latch keeping the chest closed basically crumbles as you go to undo it to open it, and you open the chest, and the hinges fall off, and the chest, the roof of the chest just kind of like falls backwards behind the chest itself, and the rock you had dropped from the middle floor middle chest seems to be illuminated now inside the chest that you just opened.
She'll go ahead and grab it, and can somebody try and dump this into one of the other two upper floors and see if it still comes back?
Did somebody say jump into the left chest to go after Fenn's rock? Or Liz's rock, I guess, huh? Whose rock?
Liz was gonna reach into the chest that just crumbled on her, and try and reach, hold it back and see if somebody will take it up to one of the other chests and center chests and throw it in and see if it comes back or not.
Interesting.
I will grab rock and go do thing.
What floor are you going to drop it in?
Make sure it's the center chest.
Center chest. Second floor?
All right, second floor. You drop the rock into the center chest. Liz, give me a straight dexterity check.
Wow.
Oh.
You catch a rock as it materializes through the floor of that chest into your hand.
Huh.
Is
Huh.
glowy.
Try to give me a good reason not to crawl into this left chest right now. I need to know.
I mean,
it's
Perfect. I'm going into that chest.
Oh my god.
I'm taking notes.
Oh wait, no.
I'm bringing my phone. I don't think Miser was ready for this.
I'm trying to gauge the damage. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The
As
only
long as it's
person who
not
has
more
any
than 10,
feelings-
I'll be okay.
The only one
dead
has a
body
chance to
arrives in
be.
front of Finn.
As long as
It
it's
has
not
a chance
more
to
than
be more than 10, unfortunately.
As long as it's not more than 10, I'll be okay.
Okay. You take 5 bludgeoning damage as you jump through the lower left chest into the closed upper left chest and are immediately crushed against yourself inside this chest before it crumbles from age apart.
I do want to say I did crawl. I don't want to jump into that bitch.
That's why you
but I will
took the
take-
damage.
I will take
5
the damage.
bludgeoning damage.
Is there a glowy rock in here? Didn't we drop one in here? In the left chest?
Yes.
I think it was middle and right. Was there a left one from the lower level as well?
It was
Yeah.
middle and left.
Then yes, there's a glowy rock in there.
Perfect. And the things just kind of open out because I crushed my way out of it.
Yes.
I thought these chests were bigger, I'll be honest, but that's okay.
No.
I thought they were larger. Okay. Am I in the chest?
Like, the walls aren't fully crumbled apart, but the much like what happened with the chest that Liz opened, the latch and everything just rotted away as you basically grew out of the magic hole from the bottom of the chest.
So, can I go stick my head through the middle chest? Just my head?
You can attempt to, yes.
I will attempt to do that.
Okay. You get vooped and are in the middle floor, middle chest.
Sorry. 2 questions. One, Vooped, is my entire... Did I get shot through it and my entire body is out of it now?
You're not shot through, but you are, as soon as you put a portion of your body through, the rest of you is dragged through.
And I'm in the middle floor?
You're on the middle floor in the middle chest.
We need to take more notes, boys. Upper middle to middle. I assume that the left took me to the upper left, I guess. I guess I don't know that for a fact, huh? But no, I broke through the chest because it was closed, and the only one that was closed on the left was the one on the upper floor. So the upper middle goes to middle.
Oh Jesus.
This is gonna be fun. I don't know what we're doing with any of this information, but are the chests like attached to the ground, or are they just kind of like hanging out?
They're on the ground. They're not nailed to the ground.
So I theoretically could be lifted.
Yes.
Always try.
I'm not gonna try to pick up the entire thing, just like lift up like an edge of it to see if I can take.
How Matt Mercer of you?
I already
One of
dove
the
into a chest, so
I want to try to pick up one of the short sides of the chest I just flew out of.
One of the short sides?
So like I assume it's a rectangle.
Yeah.
I want to pick up.
I know what you mean
2
by it. Okay.
corners. Yes, on the short side, just to see if it lifts.
Yeah, you pick it up off the floor. It's not heavy.
Is there anything under it?
It doesn't seem to be.
Perfect. Middle. They're on the lower. The right chest.
You picked up the
has
middle.
yet
You
to
picked
be
up the middle one
opened.
from the upper now, right?
Yeah. Well, I put it back down. The one on the right is the one that's still. There's nothing to tell me that left doesn't go to right somewhere. So what happens if I go back into the left chest? Oh no, I have to go. Wait, no, I'm in the middle now. So I go back into the middle. Where do I go?
You appear in front of Liz. Liz actually like caught your head as you fell through the middle lower
Yeah.
chest.
That makes sense. Okay, so I was incorrect about a part of this.
you were thinking it was one direction.
Yeah.
Like you would come out of one, and if you went back in that one, you would end up in a different one.
Yeah. I
Okay.
assumed that the 2 other floors. Initially, I assumed the 2 other floors linked to the one that was closed on the remaining floor. So any middle chest you went into came to the bottom floor, any left one went to the upper floor, any right to the middle. But I'm wrong about that assumption.
That's what my original assumption was too, but that has changed.
Anyway, I'll probably be back. I'm gonna go back to the middle chest one more time just to confirm that
Alright, you're in the middle upper chest.
it does go to middle upper. Got it. I'm gonna walk up the stairs and then tell them that it is lower center to upper center.
As you walk up the stairs, you find the exit to the tower.
I don't tell them shit. What the fuck? I, using my human brain, instinctively try to call V and realize I don't have signal.
Your human brain.
Yeah, not my Asimar brain.
But what if you do have cell service?
Pretty sure we already said that we don't have cell service. I think Miser did
I
already
did
say
establish that.
Yeah.
that. I would be amazed if I did, but I don't.
Yeah, your smartphone in another world.
Time I fell down a hole and forgot my smartphone in another world.
I don't know why I'm here, but I'm gonna try to shout and see if they can hear me.
All right. What do you shout?
Can you hear me?
The
need me to
other
shout
three
it,
of you
I
give me a
can.
perception check.
I ain't hearing
I mean, maybe
shit,
if we were in
already-
person, where you could fully like embrace the act.
Sorry, 1 second. Ugh. Something like this.
God.
Is Mike peaked?
Yeah,
mic
his mic
peaked.
is peak.
Okay, I have my headset back on.
Your mic
Uh,
peaked.
Your mic peaked. It did. We did hear. Can you? And that was it.
Perfect. I actually want that to be what comes through.
Indeed, that is all that Fen and Liz hear is a very brief "can you," as if from a great distance away. It does sound like it is Xavier's voice.
Well, considering he went through the chest and now he's yelling at us, and he seems okay, I guess I'll jump into the chest.
Are you jumping through the middle?
Yep.
Okay. You're in the upper middle now.
Oh, that's convenient.
I don't think they could hear me. They didn't say anything back.
I'll walk out of the room and try and see if I can find Xavier.
Do you try walking up the stairs?
Sure.
You end up seeing Fen and Zeroji again.
Huh.
This is fucked up.
Wait.
Oh. I think I know what it is, but I don't know if Liz would have put it together because Xavier didn't pass on much information.
I don't think
I don't
Xavier
think-
knows what it is either, though.
I mean, yeah, I also don't know what it is, and also I don't assume no one can hear me because no one said anything back.
Correct.
When I see Liz come back through the door, I'm gonna yell to Xavier. We can't really hear you.
Xavier, give me a perception check.
Yes.
That was teetering between 9 and 19.
You hear jack shit.
I'll just chill, I guess. I don't know. I'm too scared to go back because I don't know how I got here. I'm also gonna heal myself for 3 points.
Fair. You did take a lot of passive damage and the game only just began.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I did not actually intend for this entire session to be just get out of the tower.
I mean, I am out. Or, I mean, I could be, I guess.
You could be, maybe. You see another door that is actually like the end of the staircase, at least.
Yeah, but
Wow.
initially, like, just like me not wanting to go up the stairs by myself, I do not want to go out this door by myself. Do I have any phone games that are offline?
Yeah, there's the
Mega Minesweeper.
actually phones don't come with a normal game, do they?
No.
Solitaire?
We'll say-
Yeah, I don't know if I probably would have
Minesweeper?
installed something boring like Solitaire. It sounds like my character.
Free cell.
Sure. But you know, they're probably on like Final Fantasy 182 or something 4,000 years in the future as well. So there's probably that.
Yeah, probably some random Sudoku game.
You know, I actually used to have a Sudoku game when I used to work at Bell.
I'm just gonna assume that Xavier has some kind of game that shuffles through random puzzle type games like Sudoku or like mini crosswords or something, and I'm just gonna like be playing that.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Yeah, you can keep yourself
That
occupied.
sounds like
Your
something
battery's
that Xavier
draining.
would do.
Just your battery's draining. Don't worry about it.
Probably don't need that.
I guess I'll try jump since I'm back on the lower floor. I'm gonna try and jump through the right chest.
You're in armor, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're on the lower floor. You jump through the right chest. You end up on the upper floor right chest. No damage though, because that one was not. That one was already open.
I'm gonna go to the middle floor. Actually, are all the chests open now?
Middle right is not open.
As I say, I think the middle right is still closed.
Okay, I'm gonna open middle right and go through it.
It's a mimic.
Wouldn't be surprised.
All right. You open the middle right. Same issue as the other ones, really. The lid just kind of crumbles open, and you go through it, and you end up in the lower right. You see Zeroji again.
Hi.
Now that. Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. That was from the middle floor to the on the right hand side. I opened that chest, climbed through it, came back out down here on the right.
I'm gonna go back into the right chest on the upper floor.
All right. Right chest on the upper floor.
Mhm.
You go through the right chest on the upper floor, and you end up in the middle right chest. But now we do get to the point where you are in armor, and you have an AC that I don't think would get crushed, because your armor would just expand out the chest and break it. So yeah, you just
Wait a
break
minute,
open
his
the
armor
last.
stopped him
Or
from
no,
taking damage,
or
but
no, that
mine
chest
didn't?
was already open because
What is this?
Fen just opened it. Never mind.
Yeah,
Ben just opened that
What
chest.
about my armor? Come on!
Your armor is not plate mail though. That is stationary. Your armor can be compressed and expanded.
Okay, I guess I'll go through go back into the chest again and see where I arrive.
Okay. You go on the middle right chest. You end up in the lower right chest. You now see Fen as he just gets out of your way, and Zeroji.
Oh, hello.
What's up?
So I went into this chest and I went up to the top floor on the right chest. Then I went back into it and went into the middle right. And now I went back into that and now I'm down here in the right chest. So even the chests are kind of circular.
Okay, so we did all the rights. We've done some of the middles. Actually, we've done all of the middles?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna try this one more time, and Liz will go back into the right chest.
From the lower floor.
Yep.
All right, you're in the upper right.
Okay. And I'll go out and see if I can go up.
All right, you go up a flight of stairs and you meet Fen and Zeroji in the room again.
Okay.
I'm gonna start on the left. at the bottom.
From the lower?
So, yep.
Okay. Alright, so you end up in the upper left.
I will check up the stairs.
You walk up the flight of stairs, you're on the lower level again and see Liz and Zeroji.
I will go back. No, if I go back downstairs, I go to the teleportation room. I'm gonna go back downstairs. Do I
Alright,
go
so you
to the
go-
teleportation room?
You go back down the stairs, you are at the teleportation, like you are at the flat bottom of the stairs to go back towards the teleportation room.
Okay, I go back up. I go to the middle and get in the left chest.
You
I
go
think it's
to the
funny
middle
that
and get in the
Zeroji's
left
taking
chest.
notes and
Yeah.
like not contributing.
Alright,
He's
you end up
supposed
in
to be-
the lower left chest. However, you do not see Liz or Zeroji.
I go back through it.
You end up in the upper left.
What?
Because you were in the lower.
Yeah, it's lower to upper, upper to middle, middle to lower, on all three chests.
Okay, then I go upstairs.
Okay, you head up the stairs and now you see you are at the upper. You go back up the stairs and you make it to the lower and you see Liz and Zeroji again.
Okay, come with me, you two, to
Okay.
the middle and then to the left.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I like how Zeroji. I know Kit is just leatherworking in the background, so he's not contributing much. But it's funny that Zeroji, the smartest one, is just sitting there like, yeah, this is good.
I mean, so far as Roji has used Featherfall on himself and used the help action, I guess, a couple times.
I'm being helpful.
Alright. So, where are you all going now? The three of you?
The three of us are going to the middle floor and to the left chest.
Okay. Ben, are you going through?
I am going through first.
Okay. Middle floor left chest. You are now on the lower floor left.
And I'm going to wait for everybody else.
Okay.
Liz will give him a few moments, or like enough time to where she assumes that he's managed to get out of the chest, and then go through.
Okay. Okay. Liz, you go through, you end up in the lower left chest. You do not see Fen.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't come back down.
Liz will assume that. Yeah, Liz will go out the door and just make sure that Fen didn't start walking up without her.
So you walk up the stairs?
Sure.
Or are you just scoping it out?
Scoping it out.
Okay, you scope it out. And give me a perception check. I know, really hard for you to fail, but give it to me anyways. You see an extremely faint light blue light above you, a ways.
I'll go ahead and walk up and see what it is.
You walk up 2 flights of stairs to get back to the upper, and you see Xavier playing on his cell phone.
Oh, thank God you're here. Oh, you don't have your phone. I need another battery. My phone just died, and I almost had a solitaire. I had to restart 4 times. Game is bullshit.
Zeroji, what are you doing? Are you following?
I'm following, yeah.
Okay. You follow through the middle left chest, and you end up in the lower left, and you see Fen.
What's up?
What the fuck? Wait, where's Liz?
I thought she was with you.
Did she go before you, or is she still waiting to go after you?
She went before.
What?
Oh man.
It's just I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. I don't understand what's going on. I don't. This isn't right. What's happening? And I'm
I love.
pretty sure Zeroji's like whistling a tune to himself in his head, not giving a shit.
I love the intricate simplicity of this puzzle.
And it was Pen and Liz that were trying to figure it out together. So now that Liz isn't there anymore, Pen's on his own.
Ben's on his own.
Xavier and Liz, do you two want to do anything, or you just stay in there?
I mean, if Liz wants to go back down, now that I'm not alone, I'll go with somebody, but I don't know how I got here. I don't even remember what I did.
So,
I started jumping into chests.
well,
And I
that's
thought it'd be funny to jump into a chest and then come back from the other side and surprise him from the doorway, but no, now I'm at the exit.
So what all have you done since you've been up here?
I played solitaire, I think. Not good at it, I'm remembering.
And that's it?
I've been waiting. I don't want to go out the door.
Did
The
you try to
tower,
go back down?
No, because I don't
you
know how I got
insane?
here. This is the exit. I don't know how I got here. I'm not doing that again. This was miracle magic that I'll never get back. I don't trust myself to do that again.
Well,
You guys might hate me after I tell you the answer to this. After you finished it.
If you want to go try it again and get back here, I will then trust you to go back. But unless you can leave and then come back after jumping through some more chests, I don't know what's going on.
it's some pattern of the chest. I'm not 100% sure how it worked.
I have also healed myself, I guess, if you're asking for what I've done. I did heal myself because jumping out of one of the chests did hurt a little bit.
Ben and Zeroji, what are you two doing?
My best.
I'm going through each chest.
What was that, Zeroji?
I'm gonna go through the We're on the lower floor right now.
You should be on the lower floor, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the center chest.
Alright. You end up on the upper floor center chest.
Okay, now I'm gonna go through the left chest.
You end up in the middle floor left chest.
Now I'm gonna go through the middle floor right chest.
Alright. You end up on the lower floor right chest and you see Fen again.
Okay.
I understand the idea. Was not a bad idea.
We go through
I'm
the right
gonna-
chest.
You go through the right chest from the middle floor? Or I mean from the lower floor?
No. I'm gonna go to the middle floor
Middle floor.
and go through the middle chest,
Middle chest. Okay.
and then on the bottom floor, because I come out of the middle, I'm gonna go through the right chest.
Okay.
No, that doesn't work. Fuck.
So are you doing that or no?
Yes.
Okay. So you're on the right chest of the upper floor now, right?
Yes.
Yes. I was tracking that correctly myself.
And then go through the left chest,
Left chest of the upper floor, you're back on the middle floor left.
and then left again.
All right. You're on the lower floor left, and you see Zeroji again.
Damn it.
Yo.
Oh wait, hold on. My bad. You do not see Zeroji again.
Ah! I go up the stairs.
All right. You go up the stairs. You see F. On the second flight, you don't see anything. When you get to the third flight, you do see Liz and Xavier.
Thank God you're here. I need your battery. I'm almost done with solitaire. I had to restart 4 times, and then my phone died. I swear, I just finished this level. You can have your battery back.
You realize the smartest dumb person is still in there, right?
It's not dangerous in there. He'll be fine.
Zeroji, what are you doing?
We need him back.
Middle floor, middle chest.
Middle floor, middle chest. You're on the lower floor, middle chest now.
Lower floor, right chest.
All right, lower floor, right chest. You're on the upper right chest now.
Upper floor, left chest.
You're back in the lower floor, left chest.
From the upper floor,
Yes.
go upstairs.
Upper floor, left. Or I'm sorry. Upper floor, left chest leads to middle floor, left chest. My bad. That's fucky wucky. What can I say?
Up the stairs.
You go up the stairs. You loop back around to the middle floor again.
Okay.
Liz is gonna take one of the light stones and toss it down the stairs.
Just toss it.
Yep.
All right. It ends up a ways. It doesn't necessarily end up on like the next floor down though.
Okay.
What are you doing, Zeroji? I would just like to point out that all of you are waiting at the door now to the like exit of the stairwell, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Pretty much, yep.
just making
I'm
sure
gonna-
so I don't fuck anything up in my explanations.
I'm gonna give a minute before I try and go back for Zeroji.
And what are you doing, Zeroji?
I've lost track of where I am, to be honest with you.
I believe
You're on the
lower
middle
floor.
Oh, fuck.
You can be on the middle floor too. It doesn't matter which one.
Because you have
You
walked
can
up the
start from
stairs,
anywhere
so you
there.
can be anywhere.
You are
I'm just
everywhere
gonna
and
Go
nowhere.
through the right chest every time.
You go from the right chest middle to the right chest lower. Do you go through it again?
Yes.
From the right chest lower to the right chest upper. Do you go through it again?
Yes.
From the right chest upper to the right chest middle.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
continue
loop
going through.
No, I'm gonna loop through all the middle chests now.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna
Ben,
loop through
at
all
what
the
po-
left chests.
At some point during Zeroji's looping, you catch him just popping through a chest. He steps out of it and goes immediately to step into another chest before you catch him and go, no, you're good. You did it now. You solved it.
Yep.
As you, Fen, went to go investigate, almost going back down to just go through the puzzle again yourself.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm about to go back down there and just go through it again.
You do catch Zeroji at some point in there.
Sup?
Okay. We're going upstairs by foot,
Cool.
not by chest.
Gonna use my wings.
Mm.
Mm.
I pat him on the back. Sorry, bud.
You guys are at the top of the flight of stairs now. This door is not leading into a room. It is leading basically out of the stairwell. It also is relatively rotted away, but at least it looks a little, dare I say, cleaner. But that cleaner also leads to even more wood rot than what you would have seen in the others, as this door seems more open to the elements than the other doors. As when you open it, there is a crumbled tower around you that you find yourselves within.
We said we're near Riftfell, right?
You are near Riftfell-ish.
Did you say that we were north of
You
Riftfell?
are more so directly east.
Okay. Because there's another tower southwest of Riftfell that I was worried we found ourselves in.
Oh, that would be evil of me. That would
Yes!
be really evil of me to put
I
level
agree.
1s in a level 20 zone tower.
A level end game dungeon? Yeah, I would have been terrified.
Yeah, no, I'm not that evil. I only kill you guys with gods, not with level 1 shenanigans. Oh wait, no, I did that too. Hold on. I am that evil.
I mean, the level 1 shenanigans were fun, I think. I enjoyed space alien horror game.
So
I died.
I died twice.
Horrifically.
you guys have made it out of the tower, and it's I guess intricate puzzle. You're not fully out of the tower. You are still in the ruins. I guess parts of it could collapse on you if you weren't careful enough. But
I mean, I'll make
you
my
have
way
a
out
rogue
of the
with you,
tower.
and you have a level 20, very very perceptive lady with you that sees basically like the exact path as they both kind of gauge where you guys need to walk to stay safe.
Perfect. I will trust them inherently.
Hell yeah.
I guess walking out. And Liz isn't level 20 yet.
Yeah, you mean you're basically level 20.
Halfway
You mean
there.
again? You're not level 20 again.
Again, yet.
Again yet.
Yeah,
All right. And Liz, you being from Riftfell, after you get out of the tower, you kind of notice what this tower means in relation to like the ocean directly south of you, and you realize that you are in the ruins of a tower that used to hold legend of a sort. My ping is not pinging.
Is it
The
because
game
it's
is paused.
Oh, let me unpause. Why did it pause? I still can't ping.
Is it
I mean,
here?
V's ping in the right spot, yes. But I can't ping. What the? Oh, I know why I can't ping. I'm trying to draw. There we go. Okay, I can ping again.
Oh.
Alright. Liz, you find you are in the remnants of a tower that used to hold legends about a sword that has since been, from what you can tell from the ruins that you were just inside, excavated.
Yeah, we're not that far from Riftfell.
That was our destination, right? It feels like we've been in that tower for months. I can't remember what we're doing anymore.
The AFK time flies.
Oh, are we going to Riftfell?
I believe
Ryu
so.
is a basement tower. We gotta see the basement dweller.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I thought we were going to see Liz's mom.
We were going to see Ryu.
I can't remember if there were talks of how to actually get into this tower, or if you remember how to get into this tower.
Wasn't it through like didn't we get there originally through the basement of the castle?
Alright, so you do remember. That means you're either sneaking into the castle to avoid a certain mayor, or you're trying to hold an audience with her to basically get to the basement that way without any hassle.
Here, let me
Or you're trying to find
determine how
another
well
way.
this
Hold on,
works
hold
for
on.
us.
Or you're
Finn's
trying to
not
find
here.
another way.
It's fine.
It's fair. Or you're trying to find another way altogether
We're
to get into
sneaking
into
in,
the tower.
boys.
Liz doesn't understand why we can't just talk to the mayor and explain
Well,
things.
first you do have to make it to Riftfell. You are still a day away with some potentially minor hiking through the mountain that basically goes into the ocean straight. Or a couple days away if you decide to go around the mountain range to get to Riftfell that way. Going
This is
across the
Liz's
mountain will be
territory,
more
right?
dangerous for your level 1s, but
Around the mountain.
will be quicker. Going around the mountain will be safer for sure.
I mean, this is Liz's territory, so I'm gonna let her decide.
This is I'm telling Liz basically what she's thinking here in this issue.
Liz will give the pros and cons. It's like, well, it's gonna be a day that way, but the mountains are more dangerous, or it's gonna be about a week to go around, but it's safer.
We're on like a very strict time limit, right?
I think the other thing, and this is I'm not sure of Liz's capabilities as an artificer. The other thing that could potentially happen is Liz makes a boat of some kind. Would be the quickest way, if the boat could be made quickly.
I want to be on a boat.
I could probably prepare fabricate.
If fabricate is not already prepared though, then it's gonna basically take the day anyways.
Yes.
Okay.
I say we.
Well,
get-
I
since
I
we
have
are on-
no I have no spell slots anyways, so there's really nothing I could do.
Alright.
Liz would have to sleep anyways.
Since we're on a strict time limit, I do say that we go through the mountain pass.
Okay.
That's my vote. This is not a
Mhm.
dictatorship. None of us are. Well,
Since
one of us is a lot closer to godhood than the rest of us. But this is not a dictatorship.
since the danger is more for you three, I think I'll let you three pick.
Leaving it up to the hobbits, huh?
I don't actually want a Gatorade, but thank you. I don't know. It's not a Gatorade.
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 Water
sucks. It really sucks.
Waterboy quotes how many years later?
Oh yeah.
Man, we just aged all of ourselves, even the younger ones in this channel.
What does Fen want to do? Through the mountain or around the mountain?
Finn doesn't want to die, but Finn also knows time constraints.
I mean, if we take too long, we're still gonna die.
Yeah, through the mountain. We don't have a lot of time, and our bodies won't last long.
All right,
Okay.
All right,
Guess we're going through the mountain.
through the
Oh
mountain.
boy.
through the mountain.
And Zeroji doesn't have his wings. Alright.
Or Zeroji.
As you guys travel or begin your travels to start pathfinding through the mountain area, you creep up upon a seemingly empty, not deep cave, deep enough to be covered from the weather, but not deep enough to like have any paths that go down into the Underdark or anywhere else. To where you feel you could rest for the night to continue during the day. This would be a part of your this takes the rest of the day type of thing to get there.
Yeah, I just heard
Otherwise-
our babysitter say she had no spell slots, so let's do that.
Otherwise, your babysitter has been nonstop for a few days, or at least a couple days now.
Yeah, let's
Our-
take that rest. I feel like I want my babysitter to be able to save my life. If a
Babysitter is
cockroach bites
also
me
on
the wrong
her.
way.
Babysitter is also on her last health bar. Still.
Oh no, you get like 15 of me.
Or more.
Probably more.
Yeah, we should let Liz rest. It seems like a necessary thing.
We should rest at some point, yes, and this seems like a good place to do it.
Liz is gonna check out the cave just to make sure there's nothing hiding in here.
Sounds good to me. You go get him.
Give me an investigation check.
I am
Liz, she's our girl. If she can't do it, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a 39's gonna do it. Holy shit.
Excellent.
Alright, Liz. This used to be a den for pretty much mountain lions of a sort. Some feline thing, judging by the paws and what you know of cats. They have long since cleared out, and there's no ruckus that would have been the reason why they cleared out. You think that they cleared out pretty much because they had cleared out the prey from around this area, whatever prey there was.
Okay.
So you do feel it is relatively safe.
Okay. This should be a good place to camp.
Nice. We should probably take rests, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take first watch.
You should go to sleep.
We will protect you with our life.
Alright. So who is taking first watch then?
Zeroji will. What could go wrong?
Zeroji.
What's the minimum number of 2-hour increments we need in order to get a full? I guess 4, because we can all get 6 hours.
This is perhaps the greatest perception roll I have ever had.
Zeroji, your watch goes by pretty uninterrupted. At some point, you had thoughts of tattooing your current spell list onto new Xavier,
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise, the DM can't have you act on those thoughts, so they were just thoughts in the back of your head.
Not worth it.
It's like he's speaking to me. But I can't understand what he's saying.
But yes, your watch
He's
is
saying
uninterrupted
worth
otherwise.
it.
I'm sorry, did you say worth it?
He's saying worth it.
Xavier, you wake up for your watch as Zeroji is hovering over you with a tattoo needle. No, it's up to you guys from the watch order.
I don't even know how you found that.
It was in my pack. Basic equipment, you know?
I don't think this body can handle that. Is it time for me to take my watch yet?
I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay. Get your spell slot back.
Thanks.
I want to say that didn't need to happen if you didn't want it.
I did opt out of it, to be clear. Alright. So let's say I rolled really well and not make me roll. Think about it.
I need a perception check.
It's like my
Alright.
fourth 5 on perception today, bro. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
There was an extra roll there.
There was?
So is it time for me to wake up Fen yet? I don't like your quietness.
I'm
What's
reading.
going on there, Miser?
I'm
He's-
reading.
He's reading.
I'm reading the
Mhm.
implications of my actions.
You know your actions don't have to have implications, right? You can choose otherwise. It is a option.
I am reading the implications of my actions.
The consequences of my failures, perhaps.
Ah, cool. Yeah, no, this is fine.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
Xavier,
Yes.
you hear little. I don't know if you can actually hear that. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Little flip flaps of water, seemingly water, just coming from somewhere nearby you.
Like in the cave?
That seems like it could be in the cave.
If it's in the cave, I'll go investigate.
All right, give me an
Uh,
investigation check.
Is it dark in here?
The moonlight is bright enough that you can see okay.
Okay.
All right. You see that there is actually a trickling stream of water that comes to a point where it starts dripping into a small puddle below. And it seems to just be normal precipitation, normal what could have been potentially rainwater from a storm that had passed by previously, has built up in this little cave area.
Is it anywhere near our party, or is it just kind of like is it not threatening to like get somebody soaked? Are we good?
Oh, it's near one of the cave walls. You guys are kind of like more so in the center of the cave area.
Perfect. It's fine. I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay, your watch ends uninterrupted otherwise.
Fen.
All right.
All right, now for Fen, I need to
Oh,
open up the
nappy
difficult encounters
time.
list.
Yep.
Honk shoe.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Oh man, I did not expect to need 2 rolls on this list. 2 rolls.
I no longer have stupid perception.
Do we get
It is.
consequences for having a bad perception roll?
Yes. That's what's happening.
What if it didn't?
That'd be my preference.
Super cool.
Super cool. All right.
Super cool.
Then your watch goes by relatively uninterrupted, except for you do see a humanoid in the distance towards the end of your watch. And this is more so he could have stayed, or she could have stayed hidden, and you would never have known. They actually pop themselves out to make themselves known, looking straight at you, and they do like a sign language thing, a relatively common one that all adventurers tend to know. That's just like, "Are you okay? Everything good over there?" And you can give a sign back. Basically, the same sign will do the same thing for them. They'll be like, "Yeah, you're good."
Wrong channel.
I will
Don't talk to
sign back that everything's
strangers.
fine.
Strangers
And
bring danger.
Internally
And-
pray.
The humanoid disappears from view again.
Yep.
Strangers, dangers.
The rest of your watch goes by uninterrupted.
I will tell no one about anything. And wake up Liz.
Who should now have a full night's sleep? Hmm?
Hmm.
Liz, your sleeping portion of your rest is over. Now it's time for the preparation of spells and everything. That also goes with the whole being a caster business.
Yeah.
But you
Let's see.
do handle that while you're on your watch, so give me a perception check as well. Liz, had
Mhm.
Fen told you this, it probably wouldn't have come to an issue to you, and you would have been fine with it. But you see, two people far enough in the distance to be outside of like a short bow range, and even nearly outside of a longbow range. The moonlight is lit up well enough that you can see them, obviously, because your dark vision wouldn't be able to go that far. But you can see that they are obviously trying to be sneaky. They are not sneaking towards you or your camp.
Hmm. I'll keep an eye on them.
All right. You keep an eye on them for the rest of your watch as you're going by preparing your stuff as well. And it seems your watch is uninterrupted. They never invaded your territory. You never had to do anything to them.
Okay.
It's time for everyone to be awake.
Ah,
Have
what's
to pee.
sleeping?
I'll be right back.
I will say you never failed your watch hard enough to get the really dangerous table.
Huh.
Oh darn.
I didn't realize you determined what happened on our watch based on our our perceptions.
Hey, even the good ones have stuff.
Hmm.
Well, since Kit is being right back, I assume he's still just, or Zeroji is still just in follow mode. So you guys prepare for the rest of your day and continue on through the mountain pass. Well, what pass Liz and Fen decide is there to be made.
Yes.
And I need constitution checks from all of the level 1s.
Yay.
Fuck.
Saves or check? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Check.
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
So while Zeroji is away, that tower puzzle, most of it was a red herring.
Mhm.
The only part that mattered was that you had gone through it in an increment of 3. So it was 3, 6, 9, any of that. Doesn't matter which chests you went through or anything like that. You just needed to go through any of them up to 3 times.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Alright, I'm back. Who died?
Nobody.
Depends. Make a con save or a con check. Straight con,
Hmm.
because that's what the level 1s have to do. Jesus fuck.
Alright, what this basically means is
How do I have more con
your
than you?
stamina in your new bodies as you're trying to get through this place. The part that made it dangerous was basically the fact that you are rock climbing for half of it.
My stats are
so
focused on strength and charisma. That's why you have more.
fair. So, Xavier, at some point during this, on pretty much the safest path that Liz and Fen came to an agreement on, you still slipped up a little bit and took a fall for 1d6 damage.
Do I roll?
I'm rolling it now for you.
You do not roll.
You take, I'm sorry,
You take
6
a feather
damage.
fall.
Oh, you don't take a 6 damage, you take a feather fall. Trying to get the stupid gnat.
One of these are much better than the other, and it's feather.
Yeah, I think saving the 6 damage is probably good enough for a feather fall for a level 1.
Yeah, that is half my health.
I like that I still blacked out Warren. It's still there, but you guys don't ever know it's there anymore.
Because that's where campaigns go to die.
Yep. Alright. Yeah. That was the only stretch of the journey that was hectic. Otherwise, you guys make it the rest of the way to Riftfell and arrive at like not a gate, because there is no gate here, it is just a wall, but you can go for a quick swim and get up the docks if you wanted, or you can go around Riftfell to a certain point and you might be able to find something. But Liz, you know for sure that the Tower of Souls used to be there and collapsed in on itself into basically what ended up being a black bottomless void, for lack of a better word. So it's the docks, or try finding a path.
Well, what do you guys want to try?
You do know there is like a small wooden dock that is just inside the wall that will allow you to basically take some stairs up it to get, or a ladder up it to get onto the dry dock again and be fine. Ben, you are also from Riftfell, so you do also know most of the stuff. Forget that you were from Riftfell. I should have been giving you this information too, or saying it was directed at you as well.
But where's the secret tunnel?
There is no secret tunnel from this side, as while it is a naturally defensed position, it also is not a very naturally, or not a very good route for people to go out of that isn't hampered by goblins or wildlife in the area.
I tried to get the secret tunnel.
Going around into the water for even just like a couple minutes to swim around the wall. There are guards posted at the end of the dry dock that you guys get up to. One of them does recognize Liz immediately, at least, as she had repaired his armor before. And he goes, "Oh, Liz, what makes you enter town from the mountains?"
It's a long story. Ended up in a ruined tower. Hiked our way back here.
See,
Is the short version.
something must be pressing that you needed to take that route.
Yep.
Do you need an escort anywhere? Is anyone giving you trouble?
Nah, these three are having some issues. And
Hello.
Hi.
and we need to meet with somebody to fix that.
Oh, well, I guess if you don't need an escort, I won't hold you up any longer.
Thanks.
All right, he allows the 4 of you to pass. Helps having been a local smith for the town.
What a cool guy.
Yeah, he's nice.
I hope he doesn't unexpectedly
And
die.
I'd be more
isn't
concerned
the
if I
world
thought you had
kind
the
of at risk of
capability
that at the
to
moment?
do that.
All right, where would you guys like to head?
I believe we were heading to speak with the mayor to see if we can go into the basement.
All right, you are currently on east side. It'll take a little bit to get to the castle where the mayor lives. You do know that there is basically a bridge that splits the town, east side and west side, basically the dock side and the merchant side. It's not like a racial or political split. It's literally just one side is more for dock trade, one side is more for the merchant trade from the inland cities. And they mix and match their own wares eventually anyways, as you get closer to the center of town where a large library is situated on a floating slab, so to speak, just in the middle that has the bridge that extends and splits the canal between the east and west side up to the castle. So you head through the east side to get to said castle and see the library and the bridge on your way to it. You head up to and get onto the bridge and start taking that to the stairs leading up to the castle. And on one side, the right side of the castle, you see large walls that have been erected pretty much to safeguard from people falling into oblivion. Nothing that's new for Fen and Liz. I don't even think it's really new for Zeroji and Xavier, but it has been a while since you've been here to see just like a deep void that's just opened in the earth, or at least what you know to be a deep void that's opened in the earth on the other side of that wall.
I'm gonna take a quarter out of my pocket and toss it in.
I'm sure the first
You
person to
take
think of that.
A quarter?
you take a credit chip and you go to throw it over the wall, and then you realize that it is not a quarter or a gold piece or a copper piece or anything. It is an actual like card that you are about to toss, and you realize that it's not just like a chip, it is all of the previous owner of that body's money, period.
Huh.
That's not in a bank.
Why
It's just
would I
on that chip.
carry this in my pocket? That seems open to theft.
I'm gonna bump it out of his hand with my elbow. Into the pit.
I'm gonna catch you with mage hand.
I don't know why you care so much about this money.
Well, I don't, but Zach said he does.
Zach's not here. He can't hurt you. I
He's with me right now.
don't think that's true.
It is.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, he's with me right now. Zach is
Mhm.
sleeping consensually, fully agreeable to his current situation.
I don't think their souls got brought with them, with their bodies.
Well, it says in my notes, Tidiana checks us into Arkington. I'm inside
Tidiana?
Zach. Zach is sleeping consensually, fully agreeable to
on.
his current situation.
Hold on. Tidiana?
Yeah.
He knows what he did.
Did Xavier not come with you, Xavier?
I don't
Petition
remember.
to just rename her into Titoliniana.
I don't have notes, or at least I've not pulled them up to see if I took notes.
Yes. According to my notes, Zach's with me.
Alright, but much like at the docks, you are stopped by a set of guards in even more burnished armor, as these ones are basically not necessarily of a higher station, just presenting at a station that requires more pizzazz for the place they're guarding. And they stop you and go, "Halt! What is your business?"
We were hoping to get a meeting with the mayor.
A meeting with the mayor usually takes months. Why would I grant you entry to the castle, let alone get you to meet with the mayor?
Since when has it taken months? We usually were able to walk right in. She just has a really confused look on her face.
Who are you that you could just walk right in? This dude does seem pompous. Like, he is actually acting like he is too big for his britches type of thing for the station.
Elizabeth. And this is Xavier,
Elizabeth.
Zeroji.
No.
Hello.
I'm Renas.
What are you talking about? Never heard you call yourself that before.
Pardon me, but who are you again? Points at Renas.
That's Renas.
Renas?
It
What?
seemed like Elizabeth was about to say something else.
I could have sworn you said your name was Fen
I don't know what you're talking about.
this whole time.
It has never been.
I'm so confused.
We've known each other for such a long time.
We've been traveling for months. Why do I not know your name?
Ah,
You're really bad at
Renas.
listening.
I do. Okay, I am sorry. Elizabeth, was it? Yes, we are aware of you. I was told to allow you in straight to the mayor. I do recall this now. I'm sorry for the hassle I gave you. Come with me, please.
Thank you.
If you would, sir. He nods to the other knight guarding the castle gate. Allows the four of you in. And he escorts you through the entryway into the waiting room, into a nearby what seems to be a sitting room, so to speak, and walks you into a hallway from there into a deeper portion of the castle that leads into the mayor's office. And behind a very, very large desk sits a very, very small mayor. My notes aren't auto-populating. Well, that sucks. Hold on. I knew there was a tab I forgot to open. I didn't know what tab it was until I forgot the mayor's name.
Fiznibit? Oh, like Laurie Fiznibit or
Fiznibits.
something like that?
Lurie Fiznibits.
Yep.
But also I found my notes again. The guard walks to the end of the desk, facing the door that you guys just walked into, and knocks on it to catch her attention as she is buried in paperwork at the moment. She looks up at him, gives him a nod, allows him to walk behind the desk. He leans over, armor creaks, whispers something into her ear, and the doors close behind you four as she says, "Ah, so Fen's finally decided to visit me," and looks directly
I knew
at
it!
Fen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, as one who plies this trade all over the world now, I'm not, stupid enough to believe that you aren't under some disguise right now.
Yeah.
I truly am not.
It-
Would you like to poke and prod or use magic?
Yeah, he actually isn't right now. It's kind of why we're here.
This is Renas.
I don't believe for a moment that he goes by Renas anywhere except for in Riftfell at this moment in time. But perhaps you would like to explain more, Liz? I do remember you. I have met you before. I have met most of you before. You look at least familiar. You don't look to be the races you once were. Why are you all disguised as humans?
It's very.
It's not a
complicated.
disguise.
Also, yes, it's not a
We're
disguise. It's
not-
complicated.
Disguised. We are humans.
They
We
kind of
got fucked up.
they kind of got themselves killed, and then Titania brought them back as humans, and we'd have to get them revived back in their original bodies. Which to
This
do
is a
that, we need to
temporary
get
thing,
into
yes.
the basement of the castle because we need to meet somebody.
You are telling me that my best time to finally catch and do something about the second best thief in Riftfell is about to slip by me because you guys have some world-saving adventure to go to get your bodies back?
Well,
His
this
second
also
best-
isn't. This also isn't Fen.
Is second best because he has stolen the second most valuable number of things, or like you've only caught him stealing the second most number of valuable of things?
Because he's not me.
I'm not Finn.
She still looks at you incredulously, and she's like, "Why are you continuing this?" You can see in the look, it's like one of those, "Why are you continuing this act?"
Finn. I am a human. I have always been a human. I'm not disguised with magic or makeup. I'm not Finn.
I've already told her you have temporary bodies. I don't really see the point.
Liz also doesn't travel with any other group of 3 males that I think she would trust as much as she trusts you guys, so I feel she's given you away even if you haven't given yourself away, Fen.
Don't know what you're talking about.
She gives her own little belly laugh at that one. You had to know I would read the evidence outside of just you.
I don't know what you're referring to.
She chuckles at that as well, and she goes, "You're dismissed, guard. Thank you for your help. It was nice to have at least brought him to me. It's nice to see him in a state of weakness, so to speak. He usually holds the upper hand in most situations that we've caught him in."
I hate this body.
He's pretty pathetic right now, yeah. As are
You're
most
one
of
to
us.
talk.
Hey, most of us are. It's not just you.
I will die.
That's not true. I won't
Yeah,
let that happen.
careful. Don't sneeze in his direction. He might just
Zero's
die.
Those
just-
from it.
stairs over there. If I fall, it's over.
Hey, I'll get to you and heal you before you die. I promise.
I think the best part this is out of character. The best part about Zeroji saying "I will die" is it doesn't matter if Zeroji is level 1 or level 20. He will say "I will die."
Yes, correct.
I think I've scarred Kit into never wanting to play a mage again.
Anything magical, really? Because the first time I played a cleric, I got crit and died.
Yeah, well, that was a 3 or 3.5 fucking crit at level 1.
We were level 2.
Were we level 2?
I was wearing heavy armor.
You still crit 1 taps, so
I almost died to a bat.
because we had no magic casters, which is really funny.
That's alright.
It could
Bears
be
at any
worse.
level are a danger to Reaper's characters.
It could be worse. It could be a bear. Several times.
I wish I was joking. At least, it was a zombie bear one time and not just a normal brown bear.
Yeah.
But continuing, so you need the passage into the tunnels leading into the Tower of Souls?
Yes.
If I recall, there was an instance of you having been there, or at least a group having been there before. I had assumed it was your group, but did we ever talk about that?
Have we been to the Tower of Souls?
It could have been a different group. I might be mixing you up with the swords. It has been so many years.
I don't recall doing this yet.
For some reason, I remember doing this. I just don't remember.
Makes sense to me.
Either way, you're not the only adventuring group that has accessed those halls or will access those halls at this particular moment. I will lead you to them. I can lead you down to the stairway that leads to the, at least what used to be the Tower of Souls. I don't know what you're going to do once you get there. It's pretty much a dead end, but I will at least show you the Tower of Souls.
Thank you.
She
Would
hops
you
off of
appreciate
her
it?
large chair and walks around the desk. She was invisible for a moment because she is shorter than the desk. Gets around the desk and goes, could you get the door for me? I'd rather not jump for it right at this moment.
Get the
I'll get
door.
it.
Mage hand.
Or joke.
She smiles impishly at the people jumping to basically help her out.
It is not.
No, of course Fen isn't. Fen isn't here.
Exactly.
It's fair.
I'm glad we all understand.
I don't. Anyway,
Liz
And,
understands
she-
that Fen is trying to pretend he's not here, but knows he is here.
She begins to lead you through the passageways, through many layers of castle floors, and into a cavernous area that holds a very clear pool of water. And she references that there used to be a creature that lived in this pool that was contaminating it and all of the water in the city, that was actually making people sick enough and luring them down to this cavernous area through another means. She tells you that a group of adventurers had come through and cleared that creature out. She has a weird pause as she's like, I could have swore it was you, but I don't think it was. And then she continues and goes, and there used to be a seal here. And she waves her hand over where she thinks the seal used to be, not keeping it behind a certain length of where she thinks the seal would activate. And she goes, let me test something. And she picks up a rock and throws it at the seal, or at what she thinks is the seal area. And you do see a reddish glow just fizzle the rock into nothingness. It disintegrates the rock. Ah, yes. And past this barrier right here, there so happens to be stairs leading down. Now, if I recall, the group did tell me there was a way to disable the barrier, but I don't recall the specifics of it.
Disintegrate usually
Maybe
works.
one of you four?
I have no idea. Is there a dispel magic or something?
We've
Can
tried dispel
Arcana
magic
check.
before. I think it worked for a very short amount of time before the rest of the wards of the barrier took over for it, and it recasted itself anyways.
We will lucky that.
Can you like misty step
That
through
is
the
better.
area or something?
I'm not trying
I
that.
think that might be how the other group tried to get through too. You trying to Misty Step?
Arcana check lucky because 12 on the first one.
Arcana check lucky. You are aware that this is a disintegration barrier. The aspects of it seem to be anchored into the foundations of the floor and ceiling itself. It goes deep enough that you can't tell where exactly the anchor points end, but you can tell that this barrier is very powerful and seems like it is stronger than by far what your normal body, or than what this current body that you have would ever be able to get past. If you were in your own body, you could probably do something about it because you have much more powers as well as brood powers to control at that point.
This thing is strong as fuck. Don't touch it unless you're Liz. And even then, Liz, don't like, don't lick it.
Hmm.
Was it? I think there might have been patterns somewhere too.
Yeah. Liz will look around and see if she can find these patterns.
Ben, are you still trying to Misty Step through?
No, because I can't.
Okay, wasn't sure if that was something you could do or not.
No, not as a human.
Misty Step is also a 2nd level spell, so I don't think any of us, if we had spell slots, could do that.
Right.
Except for Liz.
All right.
obviously.
Except for Liz.
Yeah,
Alright.
so
You search around and you see, or actually no, give me an investigation check before I just say you see everything.
You see nothing. You are blind.
You're blind. Goodbye.
Liz sees all.
Liz sees all. There's very few instances where Liz probably doesn't see all. After searching around Liz for a bit, it's actually not necessarily simple, but at least easy to spot. There are runic markings that lead where the stairway is on the other side that would start leading downwards. You see the runic markings on your side of the barrier.
okay. And are they in some kind of pattern or some lit up or?
Currently they're just lit up the same pinkish red hue as the disintegration wall. But currently, the disintegration wall is not itself lit up. It wasn't lit up until Larry threw a rock at it, basically.
I'll touch one of the symbols on our side. And see if some.
You touch a symbol,
Mhm.
and you feel a spell casted on you. Give me an Arcana check. It is perhaps one of the more simple spells you've ever felt casted on you. It's not offensive in nature. It is information gathering in nature. It is ever so simply a sense motive type of spell. And after having sensed the motive you have, you feel an energy just envelop you, and it makes you feel safe. It makes you feel protected.
Since I feel protected, I guess I'll walk through.
All right. Tentatively put your hand out, basically where barrier would meet barrier, and you feel kind of like a waterfall of a tingly sensation as as your hand begins to pass through the barrier, and it feels like a bunch of little prickles happening on your skin, but not actually getting through the barrier to hurt you. And you just continue walking through that way, and you are on the other side safe.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it seems to, if you touch one of the symbols and it tries to find out why you're trying to get through, and I guess if it's okay with it, then it'll protect you to walk through.
Hoping that since we're here for the same reason, that it does the same thing for us. I will touch one of the symbols and then do the same thing.
I will do so, and if Xavier is agreeable, I will hold his hand as we walk through.
I'm a hope.
We go together.
together.
All right. Ben.
Yep.
Do you feel your motives are fully aligned with wanting to save the world, or are you more like, I'm stuck in this issue, or do you just want to gain your power back, or how do you want to approach this? Liz and Xavier kind of get off easy. They definitely want to just help everyone, help each other, to help everyone, to then also stop the issues surrounding the world.
Well, if there's no world, there's no place for me to rob.
That's still a pretty greedy reason. Do
But
you have a selfless
also-
bone in your body, Fen?
But also,
And is that the bone that comes to the surface for the sense motive?
there is this awesome vampire girlfriend that I have.
I'd do it for the vampire girlfriend.
Yeah.
You feel indecision at the motive being read from you. Not your indecision on what the spell does. And at the end it decides to cast it anyways. Zeroji, do you feel you have a selfless bone in your body?
I really, really, really want to fucking kill Legion. Tertiarily, this helps the world a lot. But I've died not just once, but twice on my quest to kill Legion. That is what is driving me. Is I want to kill Legion
Cathartic revenge is great, apparently.
against specifically Legion.
When the sense motive is cast on you, it senses all of this, and you can tell that it doesn't think this is necessarily the right reason, but it obviously is apparently thinking it's a good enough reason, and you do get a barrier put on you as well.
Nice.
And you are all, except for Lurie, through the barrier, and she looks at you all and goes, I have no reason to go through. Good luck with whatever you have to do on that side.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
I will post a guard here for when you return. Well, a couple guards. There used to be a really evil creature here, so I'm gonna make sure that, the guards can cover each other's backs at least. Good luck. And she
Deuces.
walks off back towards the castle itself. And I know it was a short game, but I will call the game here.
Okay.
And I think next week is out, but the week after that is good? Or is next week good too?
I don't have any issues next week
I don't have anything
that I
next
know
week.
of.
I don't have anything next week.
I am available next week. The week after is Mother's Day weekend.
Alright, so next week we want to get a game in, and then the week after we're out. Okay.